find at the Santa Barbara District Attorney's Office that somewhere around 85% of the crimes that we prosecute, and that's not just drug-related crimes, but also domestic violence, theft, child abuse, all of those kinds of crimes, about 85% of them have a drug or alcohol-related basis, which means someone in the equation has been abusing drugs or alcohol. So we see the pervasive effects it has on our community. I always believe that the best form of solving problems is education. And what I mean by that is first we have to understand the problem. We have to truly understand how great the problem is and the effects of the problem. After that, the next thing we need to do is to educate people. And I believe that people of all ages need to be educated as to drug and alcohol abuse, specifically as to prescription drug abuse, because again, there's this sense if a doctor prescribed it, it must be safe. And we all know that's not true, especially when people use drugs that haven't been prescribed to them, but they've taken those drugs from someone else or bought those drugs from someone else. I can tell you that one of my son's friends died of a drug overdose, and my son didn't realize he was abusing drugs. When I began to describe to my son what someone who abuses that type of drugs, how they behave, what their affect is, how you might be able to tell, he was amazed. And I was amazed that he didn't know that. And I believe that we need to make sure that our community understands what drug abuse looks like, how dangerous prescription drugs can be, and the various ways people will act when they are abusing prescription drugs. So then we can make a difference. The other piece is that people need to understand for themselves what happens if they use prescription drugs or misuse prescription drugs, because they can make those kind of determinations about what's best for them and their family as well.